chilling new details about the Capitol attack from last night's hearing of the January 6th committee held in prime time. Did you stay up late to watch it? Stay up late to watch it. There was plenty to see. We heard new evidence that former President Trump was, in fact, aware of the violence and chose not to stop it. Now, that's despite threats against his vice president that, according to the testimony last night, prompted members of his security detail to call loved ones to say goodbye. Scott MacFarlane is following all of this for us on Capitol Hill. Scott, good morning to you.
Gayle, good morning. The committee at its latest hearing says Trump stoked the violence January 6th with his tweets and then betrayed his oath of office by willfully sitting silent, watching television as his supporters attacked the Capitol.
Donald Trump's conduct on January 6th was a supreme violation of his oath of office.
The House Select Committee investigating January 6th argued Thursday night former President Trump didn't fail to act. He chose deliberately not to stop the riot.
Within 15 minutes of leaving the stage, President Trump knew that the Capitol was besieged and under attack.
He ignored pleas from his supporters in Congress as well as those in the White House, as we heard in the committee's highly sought deposition from former White House counsel Pat Cipollone.
I think I was pretty clear there needed to be an immediate and forceful response statement, public statement that people need to leave the Capitol now.
Instead, as the violence was well underway, the committee showed the president sent a tweet at 2:24 p.m. accusing Vice President Pence of lacking courage. Two former Trump aides who quit that day testified about their reaction.
So that was the moment that I decided that I was going to resign, that would be my last day at the White House. I simply didn't want to be associated with the events that were unfolding on the Capitol.
In that moment, for him to tweet out the message about Mike Pence, it was him pouring gasoline on the fire and making it much worse.
And there was chilling new audio released. Listen as the Secret Service tried to get then Vice President Pence to safety.
There's 6 officers between us and the people that are 5 to 10 feet away from me.
And in one of the darkest moments of the hearing, the committee played clips from a White House security official whose identity was concealed, speaking about how concerned Vice President Pence's detail were for their own lives.
I'm like talking about it, but there were calls to say goodbye to family members, so on and so forth. It was getting, for whatever the reason was on the ground, the VP detail thought that this was about to get very ugly.
Sarah Matthews, the former White House press aide, described this exchange with her boss, Kayleigh McEnany, about efforts urging Trump to condemn the violence.
She looked directly at me and in a hushed tone shared with me that the president did not want to include any sort of mention of peace in that tweet.
We also saw never before publicly seen outtakes of Trump recording his remarks the day after January 6th.
But this election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
On January 7th, one day after he incited an insurrection based on a lie, President Trump still could not say that the election was over.
After its 8th public hearing, the committee said there's more to come.
We have considerably more to do. Doors have opened, new subpoenas have been issued, and the dam has begun to break.
During the hearing, we also heard from the committee, and we also heard from former President Trump, who slammed the committee on social media, saying they were making a fake case. Meanwhile, we've learned the internal review at the Department of Homeland Security of those missing Secret Service text messages could lead to criminal charges. And Tony, the committee revealed there'll be more public hearings here in September.
Scott, thank you very much.